It is California streaming day today. Take a look at shares of Apple. The price reaction here, very, very interesting. Of course, as we're getting some further announcements about the new iPad, we had the Watch 7. And then, of course, a lot of comments that we're getting now about the iPhone 13, the mini $700, the regular $800 as pricing starts to trickle out on the iPhone 13. Let's do all of this and more with Bloomberg's executive editor for global technology, Tom Giles. And Tom, it's interesting. You're looking at a stock that's now down more than 1%. Are you getting the sense that a lot of this was baked in?
Yeah, this is a sense that the market is not really super wowed by this. There's a lot of really interesting new features, a lot of new colors, a lot of new, some camera capabilities, and we can drill down into some of those in just a minute, but nothing that is really kind of shaking up the market. It's not telling people that this is a fundamentally new, radically different design. Faster chips are important, better camera capabilities, video capabilities. That makes a big difference to the day-to-day users. But is it really going to change the conversation around the iPhone? It sounds like the answer to that is maybe a no on that.
Yeah, I mean, this is a stock that's down almost 6% from its high on September the 7th. So mighty fallen amid headwinds that have been, of course, the Epic game ruling and indeed some of that that's come to light regarding security flaws in its message system. Get us excited, though. Is there anything to get excited about in this product unveil? What do we make of sort of the features of the watch you were going to tell us about?
Well, so the watch was what was probably the most interesting to me personally. A lot of new features. They're really emphasizing things like group workouts, guided meditation. They're adding Pilates. If you look at that video around the watch and the new health-related features, the new workout-related features, you really got a sense that they're going after, one of the companies that we've talked about a lot during the pandemic, which is Peloton, which has really kind of changed the conversation around getting people working out at home, wherever you are, wherever you can fit your bike. And getting people really excited about that. And they did a lot of sales during the pandemic. So while the iPhone presentation was going on, you saw Peloton shares taking a dip lower because, again, I think there was a lot of interest and a lot of excitement around some of the features that you're going to see on the iPhone watch, on the Apple Watch.
Apple Watch, yeah, I get these confused as well here. While you were speaking, Tom, of course, that event officially ended here, so we now know all the products, we know all the price points. These are scheduled to start going on sale, I believe, by September 24th here. With regards to some of the supply chain issues, did they address any of that during this event? Because there are some people that are just concerned as to whether they're going to be able to actually meet demand.
Yeah, the sense that we get generally, I didn't hear specifics on the supply chain during the presentation, but I might have missed it. But what generally you need to remember about companies like Apple is they've done a really good job of managing their supply chain. During the pandemic, when you saw a lot of companies, a lot of manufacturers really taking a hit, a lot of that happened on the part of the automakers. Consumer electronics makers like Apple have just done a very good job about really being proactive and making sure that they have the supply that they need of those key components. And don't forget that Apple is doing a lot more of its own design of chips. And in just about every device that I heard talked about today, you're talking about faster chips, more advanced, more capabilities. And that's, I think, a reflection of the prowess that Apple brings to its chip design, its relationships with those suppliers, and it's just its management of the supply chain.